2017 was a great year for the Rumaila operating organization. For the 8th successive year, it exceeded its production target, reaching a measured production rate of 1,456,000 barrels per day.
3.2% more production than 2016. And we were able to do that as an outcome of new well delivery and a very robust wells program.
Rumaila is by far the most efficient field in the country. In terms of the cost per barrel, it's less than $2 a barrel. This is more efficient than other fields I work in and see across the rest of the Gulf.
With an ongoing program to reactivate previous wells while simultaneously drilling new wells, Rumaila's highest 2017 one-day reported production was 1,522,000 barrels, with 1,005,000 barrels of water injected. Throughout 2017, the Rumaila team has continued its efforts to modernize every aspect of the aging facilities and its operation. A new power plant was the latest effort to enhance Rumaila's sustainability. The Ramallah Powerplant was inaugurated by His Excellency Jabbar al-Luwaibi, Iraqi Minister of Oil, in March 2018.
نعم إنه حفل الرميلة النفطي حيث بدأنا مسيرة الاستثمار الوطني المباشر من هنا وطورنا الطاقات النفطية من هنا وانطلقت الانطلاقة الأولى في بناء الصناعة النفطية الوطنية من هذا الحقل.
Rumaila Powerplant is the biggest project that Rumaila Operating Organization executed in Rumaila. So that will give the power to the field. And at the same time, as we are using this power to the field, we reduce the consumption of the power in the field, and that will give more power to the people in the Basra city.
The Rumaila power plant took 2 years to complete under the supervision of the China Petroleum Engineering and Construction Corporation, CPEC. Local Iraqi contractors provided labor and materials for the civil works. The RPP is powered by gas from Rumaila's own reserves and will provide 150 megawatts of electricity for the field and the national grid.
It's gas that otherwise would be flared. It's providing more electricity for the community, taking things that we would be using off the grid. But also it's reducing greenhouse gases, it's reducing the flaring, which is good for the future.
The plant will be operated by CPEC for the first 2 years, during which time they will train and develop Iraqi technicians from the Basra Oil Company to take over operations.
We'll use the simulator here, which is a small replica, if you like, of the bigger control room that we have next door. And we will work with the BOC folks in this, working with CPEC, working with the vendors and suppliers to make sure that over that 2-year period, BOC are fully trained and ready to operate.
His Excellency Jabbar al-Luwaibi also inaugurated a new production train at degassing station number 2, which increases capacity by 80,000 barrels, making it one of the most advanced production trains in Iraq. Great progress had been made with the upgrading, enhancing and repairing program across Rumaila's north and south facilities during 2017.
The plan is to increase the capacity of our production facilities. And the second one, it is to increase the produced water handling to our facilities. So both is essential to grow the production in Rumaila. We have the plan to put more DNDs, put a new train in DS5, and put a free water knockout in the south especially, and then go to the north.
A new pipeline which allows access to greater volumes of water was installed in 2017 and will come online during 2018. The 48-inch pipeline project was executed by the State Company for Oil Projects, and it was contracted by Basra Oil Company.
Year by year, there is a lot of local contractors work within international standard. And be honest, within 2 years, now all of our pipeline work done by local contractors and within high performance.
One of the challenges we faced during the downturn with the oil price reduction was how do we continue to install or complete these projects at a lower cost. Our local contractors do all of our installation of flow lines, and that is a significant move from where we were a number of years ago, where we used international contractors. We now use fully national contractors for that.
Over the last few years, Rumaila has improved its cluster pump facilities to upgrade its water injection capability, introducing new pump and motor designs incorporating advanced technologies.
This project before was manual operate. Now this is manual and digital. This is dealing with the control room. This is related with the new technology.
Now we move to salt management, and that's a key part of specification for crude. We need to manage the salt content, and one way of doing that is actually installing desalters and dehydrators within the facilities.
During this year, 2018, we'll cover all the DNGs. This year, we'll change to new technology, and in this case, we'll cover all the Rumaila field.
In 2017, we placed what are the largest vessels ever mobilized to Iraq in our dehydrator and desalter projects into degassing station number 4 and degassing station number 3. This will allow for conditioning of the oil to ensure the highest quality of crude to international markets.
Moving heavy equipment in excess of 15,000 tons was a significant logistical challenge that the team at Rumaila carried out without any incidents. Historically, Rumaila does not have the facilities to handle high volumes of produced water. During 2017, 4 degassing stations in the south of the field have had a new free water knockout system installed, which features 3-phase separation. 16 large vessels have been installed at these stations. Shamia, the first of the 4 stations, will come on stream in mid-2018.
2017 marked $810 million of investment, which is a significant improvement in year 1, where it was sub $100 million that went to Iraqi contractors.
You always need further investment, yes. Any investment you do tends to be fairly large because it's very big pieces of equipment you need to do to put in place to treat the oil, treat the water, and actually recover more oil through the future.
At the heart of Rumaila's success in increasing its oil production is technology. New digital oilfield technology transfers accurate data from the fields to the data center.
We are talking on more than 1,200 wells and 14 degassing stations. All the producers, all the injection water wells now covered by digital oilfield. We achieved our plan within 2 years. We started 2015 and finished early 2018.
The advanced collaborative environment known as ACE is the control room. Maggie Sheridan, Rumaila's subsurface team lead, joined Ru from BP's operations in the United States. 3 key departments are represented at ACE as they sit side by side monitoring operations: subsurface, operations, and the ESP, electro-submersible pump team.
These teams sitting in the same room together, they can really work through troubleshooting and understanding kind of the dynamics of this giant field in one room.
Here we got all the oil wells, all the ESP wells, and I can monitor when each and every ESP trips. Then I can try to coordinate someone to go out and visit it, try to restart it, troubleshoot it.
When we get alarm, we check the well and discuss with the team and determine the problem.
The wells and the facilities are completely dependent on each other. Every change that we make to a well affects the fluids that are processed through the facility, and every operating change at the facility affects how the wells perform.
A rigorous wells program was a major contributor to the success of Rumaila exceeding its production target for the 8th successive year in 2017.
We delivered 27 new wells, but we were able to revive 157 wells from the idle well stock.
The Rumaila team achieved this by working over the wells, improving their integrity, and introducing new technologies such as water shutoffs and using mast units in coil tubing operations.
Regular operation is very essential actually if we were talking about the mature field. And also now we have new technology we already deployed. We can reduce the cost and reduce the time of the operations.
They can move it in one day to the site, rigging up. All operation take 3 or 4 days, and then the well will be start production.
The well interventions team had a 42% increase in activity in 2017 compared to 2016, carrying out 116 workovers, installing 24 new and replacing 57 old electric submersible pumps and 35 rig intervention jobs. The team also increased the efficiency of new wells delivery. 11 wells were drilled into main pay and 9 wells into Mishref, while 7 water disposal wells were drilled into the Dammam layer. The Rumaila team worked alongside the Iraqi drilling company IDC to deliver these successes and ensure a strong Iraqi involvement in the wells program.
Regarding the IDC drilling company, we have right now is 3 IDC rigs working. The first one is IDC 32, is workover rigs. It started for Rumaila June 2015. And we found after 2 or 3 months more performance for IDC, for the awareness, for the safety, leadership, for the training the people. And always they listen to RU requirement to meet with our standard.
The Rumaila leadership places great importance on the development of people. On-the-job training, together with classroom training courses, ensures the continuous development of the team at Rumaila. More than 2.5 million man-hours of training have taken place since 2010.
I put the people in my first priority. In this year, we have good training plan. We have about $3 million in our budget to develop the capability of our people. And the second one, it will be continue support our people to be involved in doing activities, especially in the maintenance side.
The important work of the Social Welfare Fund has also continued in 2017, addressing important issues affecting the communities who live in and around the Rumaila oil field. Following consultation with the Rumaila Community Committee, which comprises tribal sheikhs, representatives from the Basra Oil Company, RU, the Provincial Council, and the Governor's Office, a wide variety of community projects covering sport, health, and clean water have been sponsored by Rumaila.
We feel 2017 was once again very successful. We will build on that momentum into 2018, and our program of developing and renewing through modern equipment and ensuring that the Iraqi workforce is able to operate it for many years to come continues.
So it is incredibly important to protect Rumaila, keep on getting more efficiency, driving the cost per barrel down, because then indeed the revenues to Iraq go up, and over the last 10 years we've seen $200 billion of revenues go to Iraq just from Rumaila.